What's going on, everyone? Hey, it's Jason and Maddie with Our Missouri Yard. Today, well, we've already had a pretty busy weekend. It's Sunday afternoon, about 3 o'clock. It's 72 degrees out and a beautiful day. And we've already got a lot done this weekend. And then unfortunately I didn't get any video of it, but I got a couple pictures. Yesterday, I had a friend come over and we worked on the front walkway and got that straightened out and leveled out. If you remember, it was just completely uneven, and where it made off the sidewalk or the front patio, or the concrete patio, where it fell off into just going into the actual path out to the street, it was all uneven. And we actually found that we had a chipmunk had gotten underneath it and tunneled, and it collapsed, and that was part of the reason why we just had issues with it. So we got that all straightened out. I think I got a couple pictures of that, and I can show you some footage of the old one too. Then Heather had several ladies from her gardening club come over and help her plant a bunch of flowers, and I think it was the last of the flowers, and put down a lot of mulch. So the mulched areas look really good. Hopefully we can get Heather to give you another tour, give her an update on the flower beds. It's looking really good. And so now today is Sunday, and it is, what is it, May 19th, what the date is. We're about to take this dead tree out right here. We're gonna dig that out. So get this. Heather wants to move the water pond, the water feature she has. So we got the hole dug and everything for the water feature, and
it's
that's
20th,
not.
I think.
Is it? I think it's the 19th. And so we got that. She got the hole dug and everything, and just about ready. And now we're going to move it. I should say she's going to move it, because I haven't wanted to do anything with it since the beginning. So we're going to work on that, and we've got a couple more birdhouses to hang up. We got two empty posts we got to put the birdhouses on, and if I have time, and if Maddie here lets me, we're going to dig a trench for the one downspout where I just had the black hose going over the flower bed. We're going to bury the hose there.
Weird.
We'll see. So let's get on to digging out the tree. I think it's going to be a little difficult job, simply because there's a lot of rock up in that area. But where's she going? All right, so she's gonna start digging. You see her back there? See her back there? She's gonna start digging out that tree. All right, let's get over there. So she says the branches are in the way, so we need to cut off the branches first. She's got the big old, I don't know what you call that thing. A lopper? Is that what that's called?
It's a chopper.
So we're gonna get those branches taken out first, and then we'll start digging it out.
Resting on earth.
Squeeze hard!
Go bye-bye! Bye-bye!
You're not gonna get any more?
Well, not for now.
Oh, okay.
I go Now I gotta get more.
Okay.
They're in my eyes. Why did they have to go to an edge? This one too big.
Squeeze hard.
Bye-bye!
Use the muscles. Not getting it? Oh! Who says hard work can't be fun? We got it out. It was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I just got my shovel in there and pried it, and then just picked it up. It was real simple. We'll take it over here to our dumping area, which is over here on the side of the barn, which I got something new to show you there too. There, that's it for now. Check it out, we got the posts put in. That's going to be for a gate. We're going to put a gate over that to block it. Had a couple guys come over and do it. I wasn't here when they did it, and I got a 4x6, okay? So the thought was these boards were supposed to be turned so the 6 inches would be going this way. So as the gate would be on it, so it's less likely for the gate to sag, the post to sag this way. But they put them the other way. So we'll just have to deal with it. I think it should be fine. But I'm going to build a gate sometime soon. I'm not sure when. So it'll block off this ugly area back here.
Now they can look at each other.
Yeah. Just got to make sure I get it done by June 30th. So it hides everything during the garden show. All right. Next project. Should we dig a trench or should we put up birdhouses?
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep? No, that's not an option.
Birdhouses.
All right, birdhouses it is. Gotta go get them. All right, I didn't show you footage of putting the bracket on because when we did that in the last video, Heather said that was really boring. So, but Maddie says we need to get a video of her hanging the birdhouse.
Twisty, twisty.
Wait a minute. It's gonna face the wrong way. What is going on? Oh, gotta turn it around. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? All right, good to go.
No, we're not.
Uh-oh. Oh, what? Wait, what? All right, we'll just see how it works. Just leave it there. Leave it there, and we'll see how it goes.
Wait, can't be twisted.
Okay, so we got another windy day, so it's I don't know how much it's going to affect it. Now I'm still working the sand in all the cracks, but here we are walking up to it, and look at that. Oh, we got the shade, so that might affect some of it, but look at that. Nice, smooth transition now. Still got all the work stuff from when the ladies were here yesterday. Look at that. It's all nice and leveled out. And like I said, I'm still working sand in all the cracks to get it tightened up and filling all the gaps and whatnot. And it was pretty amazing to watch him work, Nathan work, because as you can imagine, you're pulling out these pavers and then cleaning them off and getting them to fit back in. Got them to work, and it just kept the angle and everything. And we did have a couple spots. We found that when they put it in originally, they actually had some pretty big gaps on the sides, and there was nothing we could do about those. I just filled them with sand. You can see them here. And so I just filled them with the sand. And there was a couple holes too, like this one here. There's like no block whatsoever. Just missing or something, walked off with it. So what he suggested is get one of these plants and portulaca, I think is what they're called. But what he said, they could just stick it in there, they'll grow in the sand. So you put a little bit of dirt in with that and they'll grow with the sand, and we can fill that in that way. I thought that was kind of a neat idea. So we're going to do that on that hole, and then we got another one here. We're going to do the same thing. Thought that was kind of neat. There's my pile of sand I've been working back and forth. But just amazing transition there. All right, what's my next job? So here's what I got to do. This downspout here shoots water out, and currently it's just going under these rocks and then it splashes out and runs down. The unfortunate part is it's actually causing a washout. And if you remember in previous videos, I had a black hose I put here just as a temporary measure, just to run the water all the way down, just directly to the driveway. So what I hope to do is connect this piece here to the downspout, so it'll go right there, and then put the black hose, dig a trench, move the rocks, probably just move the rocks over, and then dig a trench down that path to take it out to the driveway. Because this is where, that area is where Heather's wanting to put the water feature now, the water pond. That's where it originally was, but she wants to move it over here. Glad I didn't dig any of that hole out. So I got to dig that out, and then I also got to dig this hole here. One of the ladies from the garden club tried to dig a hole there, but ran into this huge root. So And I think I've mentioned in previous videos too that there used to be, in this area, there used to be 2 large trees. And they both died some time ago, taken out, but we're still dealing with their roots. So I gotta dig that out a little bit and then take the axe to it and chop it up, get it out of there. So I'm gonna try to work on the downspout first. All right, I moved the 2, actually it was 3 or 4 big boulders out of the way, pulled up the weed fabric, and as I suspected, rocks. And the tree root is in my way. So as easy as the tree was to dug out, this is going to be just as hard to dig through, I believe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So most of the digging wasn't too bad. I got the trench dug out most of the way. But remember talking about tree roots? So I got one. It starts right there, and you can see it runs all the way up to the gutter there. And then run down here. Might just clean this out a little bit more. But look at this thing. I mean, it is huge. I mean, it's just huge. I gotta guess that the tree was right there or something, because it's cut off there. But it goes there, so I gotta get out the axe and start hacking away. See if I can get the stuff out of my way. Okay guys, it's actually Monday because yesterday my battery died and I have yet to go back and look at the video to see where it died, so I don't know what you got to see and what you didn't. So, but this is the final product so far. And so this is where the hose is coming out. Obviously we're going to cut it off somewhere. but we don't know exactly where. If we're going to let it stick out here where you can see it, or if we'll cut it back farther and then have like a rock underneath it. Not sure yet what we're going to do with that. Heather got busy last night, and where the water pond was going to go, she and her oldest son Preston got that dug out and got all the water out of it. I think Preston stepped in the water, if I remember right. He got his foot all wet. And she started digging over here where it's going to go. But apparently she ran into some roots, so I got to go take care of that. So I wanted to show this to you real quick. So I've mentioned this large tree in our front yard that creates the shade garden, okay? And I've called it a poplar tulip tree because it is a poplar tree and it has a tulip. And that is why they call it a tulip tree. They got those little flowers all over the tree. We had a big storm come through, so I think we got one. Yeah, I got one right here. Look at that. I had never seen one of these trees before we moved into this house. I thought that was just really pretty cool. They're just all over the tree. So you know, like how the maple trees have those helicopter things, oak trees have acorns, these have tulips. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hopefully Heather will take some video of her digging a hole for the water pond, because I've told her I'm not being a part of it because I knew it'd be too much work. Got to put my foot down somewhere, right? So, but I thank you guys, everyone, for watching. We'll have some more videos coming out. And once again, thanks again for visiting our Missouri yard.